Hello viewers, um, Siraji Basajja from AJABX Group, a real estate company that deals into real estate investment, financing, and development, as well as management. So today, I'm here to talk about REITs or real estate investment trusts under our real estate investment. Uh, we have two investment products whereby we have one called AJABX TK and REIT-UGANDA or Real Estate Investment Roundtable Uganda. These investment trusts bring together investors that are looking to grow their investments, that are looking to grow their funds. So we get these funds, we invest them into these investments, real estate investment trust funds. So we grow these funds for a quite or we grow them through our properties. We get the funds, invest them into properties that produce monthly income. So we give monthly income to our investors. We invest alongside local investors, individuals, entities, organizations, and and even people that are looking to grow their portfolios through real estate, whereby real estate is one of the best and secure and low risk investments we have on this planet, and it grows over time. So today, we have got two investment products under AJABX Group. We have one called AJABX TK. TK is an acronym of tokenization, whereby we get a property, we break into smaller, affordable portions that anyone can invest, can manage to invest his money and see it grow. For example, uh, we get an apartment, we break this apartment into figures, into tokens, and these tokens are sold to investors as shares. So they buy these tokens, they receive share ownership in these properties. For example, we have got properties we are acquiring now, so we are willing to share or to sell these tokens to investors at a fee of 100,000 Ugandan shillings. So you see, you can get into bigger investments with just 100,000 shillings, Ugandan shillings, or $30. You get into own bigger properties, so you can increase your investment portfolio over time, so that you can also earn some money, because when you invest small, you also earn small. When you invest big money, you also earn big money. So TK is one of the investment funds we have under AJABX Group, whereby we bring in together investors and invest into real estate properties. I urge investors or people looking at buying land, when you do not have uh, money or funds to develop that property, I encourage you to invest with us into or buy a token of AJABX TK, that this token will grow further. For example, if you buy land, it's idle. But when you invest, we buy a token, the token gives you monthly income. Later once I'm going to talk about benefits on how the AJABX TK has got good benefits for you investors. Then you go on this thing of buying a property and make it and put it there as an investment, which is not giving you money. That becomes, it is an investment because it appreciates. Land does not, it's not a bad investment. It appreciates over time, but it's not giving you income. That's where I encourage you to buy tokens into AJABX TK or AJABX tokenized real estate. When you buy a token, this token gives you monthly income, and it's long-term income. So, for example, if you are looking at buying a plot of land of 100 million, you may invest this 100 million into AJABX TK and buy tokens worth 100 million. So this investment, these tokens will give you returns on a monthly basis. So if you don't withdraw the returns we pay per month, we get these returns, invest them back into other properties. Then they also give you, so it keeps on compounding. And when you reach an extent that you want to buy a plot, you feel like now you want to buy a plot. What we do, we lend you. Okay, you can borrow against your investment. Let's say you have 100 million into your investment portfolio or into your investment account. What you do is you pull out 70%. You do not pull out 100, you just borrow against your investment portfolio. Let's say you have a portfolio of 100 million into AJABX TK. Uh, AJABX TK, please can give me about that calculator. I want to calculate how many tokens are there. So if you have 100 million to invest, a token is about 100,000 Ugandan shillings. So you buy 1,000 tokens. So these 1,000 tokens will give you returns, whereby currently we are offering 12% per annum. That is 1% per month to investors that are investing into that have bought tokens. So you just borrow 70%, which is 70 million. So you get this 70 million, go buy your land, then you start constructing. Remember, you have just borrowed against the 100 million. 100 million is still intact and is still paying you returns. So you go on and use these funds to buy your property, or you are looking at financing your business, you are looking at buying plant or machinery for your business, or you're into agro processing, or into production, or into industrialization, you just take a little part of it, invest, buy tokens, AJABX tokens. So these tokens become a second source of income. So let me take you through the benefits you will get when you invest with us into or when you buy tokens under AJABX TK, the real estate fund. So one, you receive monthly income, whereby this monthly income is passive. You do not have to engage into daily activities of running the fund. As we collect this money and go and buy apartments that produce rental income. We also go and construct condominium apartments that are sold to bring in income for investors. So two, uh, there is compounding benefit. Compounding benefit is when you do not invest, when you do not withdraw funds that are put into your account, the investment account, as returns. So when you leave these funds to grow, they compound over a period of time. So we pay on a monthly basis returns. So when you do not withdraw these funds, they compound. So we get these funds, take them back into the market, acquire more properties. So these funds will also give you returns. So that is the compounding benefit on AJABX TK. I urge you to hurry and open up accounts or buy tokens into these properties. And when you buy a token, you're buying a share into a property. So this share gives you returns on a monthly basis. So passive income, I've already talked about passive income, and it's long-term passive income. When you buy these tokens, you receive income from this property for a very long period of time. For example, real estate, we have got properties here in Kampala that are 100 years beyond. For example, the properties that are under Indian Custodian Board that were built back then when the Indians were the people running the cities. Uh, you remember those days. We have wealth growth. When you just invest once, take an example, just invest once. uh, you do not get actively involved into the running of the business. The trust has got its own money, so its own management.